Welcome back here on the Wichita Thunder Report. I'm Jason Malz, and we're excited to have Beau Starrett on with us here today. Beau has re-signed to come back and play with head coach Bruce Ramsey here in Wichita. Beau, thanks for taking time to visit with us.
Thanks, Malzy. Yeah, no problem.
You got to be excited about getting the season started here in, just over a month, right?
Yeah, obviously, if things go as planned, we're itching to get back out to Wichita and get the season going. I know Coach Ramsey's been messaging us trying to get a game plan going, so we're all just excited and kind of antsy to get going.
Now, Massachusetts has been on lockdown, right? You haven't been able to skate. Is that what you said?
Yeah, like right now, like all the rinks kind of have a strict rule, the last couple weeks on skating and stuff. So if you ever find ice, guys will, text you and they'll be like, oh, we need some bodies here. So that's kind of how it's been the last week or so. But other than that, everything's been going great, like working out and stuff, skating otherwise the last few weeks. But yeah, it's been great. It's been, not too much as far as, a lot of events going on weekends, but we've been just making the most of, what we have here.
This has got to be quite different, for athletes. Athletes obviously are creatures of habit, and the season being put on hold. How has that affected your preparation for the season?
I mean, honestly, not too much. I would just say it's more of an extended off season. Adding 3 or 4 months to it of the training and stuff. But where I'm from in Boston, we have a good group of pro hockey guys, and even some of the college players have been skating with us. So we've still got a good crew out there and have been making the most, like I said.
Beau Starrett joining us. Beau, when you look back at your first year as a pro, how can you assess how you performed and what you think you need to do to get better and improve as you get into season number 2?
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking back at last year, we kind of had, a really streaky team. Like we would win, 5 games in a row, lose 5 in a row. So in year 2, we just are looking to be more consistent, night in, night out, and just, focusing on the task at hand. I know last year kind of maybe we looked too far ahead of ourselves. So we just got to stay in the moment. And obviously with this year, you never know each day what's going to happen. So we just got to be, ready whenever called upon. So that's basically what I'd have to say on that.
Now, specifically with your game, what do you feel like you need to do here as we get ready for the start of the season, December 19th?
Well, last year was definitely an easier transition than I thought it was going to be, having some of the veteran guys in the locker room, Steph Fournier and Wes as the captain out there. So it's definitely good having the experience we had last year. And I'm hoping to, take some of the stuff that they, brought down on the rookies. And we have more second-year guys in the team this year if you look at our roster. So with the experience, and we got a lot of games in last year still. So with all that experience, we can, take it on the ice and be more motivated and have a lot more leaders in the locker room.
Now, this year's team has a lot of guys coming back. I'm thinking that, that's going to help with cohesion and guys knowing each other and knowing how you guys play. Do you feel like it's going to be a plus for you guys as we get going?
Yeah, I mean, even as far as the staff goes, it was obviously Rammer's first year in Wichita, and Coach Johnny Gerskis. So even just having those 2 guys, that definitely helped a lot with the recruiting process, I'd say, on getting a lot of the guys to come back. Having those 2 coaches, they're really good guys. A lot of people would consider Rammer, a players coach out there. So he definitely, helped us grow as players last year. And yeah, definitely it'll help us in the long run, having, more experience in the locker room opposed to last year.
Now, you mentioned Coach John Gerskis. He's a guy that you're familiar with. Can you kind of describe that story of how you knew him before even coming here to Wichita?
Yeah, Coach Gerskis, former Wichita Thunder player too, actually. He coached me when I was, 14, and growing up when I was even younger. I want to say even 12 years old, he coached me, and he actually reffed a few of my, sport games when I was younger. And he's just been great. He's been, obviously, with having him in the locker room, helps me out being more comfortable with the staff, especially last year too. But just knowing him all my life, he's a great coach, a lot of fun and stuff off the ice and away from the rink. So I just look forward to seeing him. I actually haven't seen him in a few months, so I'm sure he's on the golf course right now as we speak.
So wait. You're saying he was a referee?
Johnny, yeah, he still refs men's league to this day.
I
He's been
can't.
refing.
Go
He's been
ahead.
refing men's league. Yeah.
I can't picture him as a referee. Did he kick you out of any games?
No. I mean, taking a lot of face-offs. Maybe I tell him to throw the puck a little bit towards my feet more.
That's interesting to note that you guys have that history, and you can tell you guys had cohesion and some good fun, but also uh, making sure you were ready on game days. This was always interesting to see from my point of view. Now, I know you've got a lot going on here, so I don't want to keep you, but last question for you. What do you hope to see from this team with some of the players that are coming in as we get started and hopefully make the playoffs this season?
Yeah, definitely having a lot of the more familiar faces definitely helps us a lot. The chemistry wise and stuff, both, offensively and with our defenseman core coming back, there's a lot of, familiar faces. So definitely having the experience, like I said, helps. And then coach obviously got a few more new guys too coming out of college, a few rookies and some other veterans. So having them come on the team too and adding that, extra piece that we were kind of missing last year, hopefully to solve our issues. And then we're just excited to get back to Wichita and get the puck dropped.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks so much for taking time to join us. Tell your brother Shane that Thunder fans say hello and best of luck to him, and we'll see you here in a couple of weeks, okay?
Yep, sounds good. Thanks, Malsey.
That is Beau Starrett. We'll step aside. We'll talk to you next time here on the Thunder Report. Until then, stay safe, Thunder Nation.